Michigan got a new head coach. Let's talk about it. All right, so Michigan is expected to hire Kyle Whittingham from Utah. Now, in terms of the hire, I think they got a pretty damn good head coach. Now, some players are going to know him, some players aren't, right? The reason is he's all the way over, the left side of the country. He's all the way out west. Obviously coached the Utah Utes for over 20 years. Now, as their head coach, he went 177 and 88 overall. He was also 11-6 in bowl games, y'all. And remember, he led Utah to an undefeated season in 2008, 13-0, and they won the Sugar Bowl that year. And that opponent they beat in that Sugar Bowl was Alabama. So the dude know how to win big games. Also, in his final 6 seasons with Utah, 3 of those 6 seasons were 10-win seasons. So this guy plays and wins at a high level. This past year, this team was ranked the entire year. No, they didn't get into the college football playoff, but it was still a team that played at a high level, and it was right on the outside looking in. Top 15 practically the entire year. So this dude knows what he's doing. This dude plays at a high level. And what I love about some of his tenure, too, is that he's won with pretty much anybody. A walk-on. He's won with Cam Rising. Obviously, him being at Utah for so long. This past year, they hit the transfer portal and got Devon Dampier. They won with him as well. So he's won with any kind of caliber quarterback that you can name. The key going to be, though, for Michigan and him obviously being hired, how do the players at Michigan feel about this hire? That's going to be number one. Number two, if you're Michigan and you're the Wolverine staff, obviously in the administration, can you keep Bryce Underwood? Is this a good enough of a hire to keep Bryce Underwood, who is your 5-star quarterback? That's probably going to be the biggest question moving forward for Michigan, because you dealt so much money to get Bryce Underwood. You spent so much money to get him and to keep him home and not have him go to LSU. Right? Because they already said that, he's kind of been, mirroring this hire to see who they was going to bring in. So that's number one, is the quarterback spot. Next is you got to bring in some players that can obviously help develop Bryce Underwood if he does stay. And I think he will do that. We've seen him do it with numbers of quarterbacks, and they've always had weapons, even at Utah. So you're playing for a way bigger brand with Michigan, clearly. So you're going to be able to bring in players. That's the key thing, though. They're going to be a rushing attack. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football, which is obviously some teams that he's coached that they even know for at Utah. But they're going to need to bring in weapons for Bryce Underwood if he stays in order to kind of open up this offense even more. I would say, too, the plus for Bryce Underwood is he going to allow you to run the football as well, right? He's going to let you be that dual threat because he did a whole bunch of design runs with Devon Dampier last year. So he's going to really be able to kind of elevate that part of your game as well. So, yeah, man, I think a good hire overall, though, for Michigan. It should be able to obviously help them. Obviously, a catastrophe that went on, with the former head coach, unfortunate situation. But I think Michigan did a pretty good job. Now, he is a little bit older, y'all. He is 66 years old, but he should be able to obviously lead you guys to a lot of wins, be able to get this team to play at a high level, and you should still be competitive in the Big Ten as you always have been. You should be able to contend for a college football playoff spot. Again, Michigan has always been a really good caliber program, a blue blood in college football. With this hire, I think it even elevates that, man. So I think Michigan fans should be excited. This guy is really good. You look at his resume, what he's done, whole bunch of coaching years, 20 years at Utah, did his thing there, had a winning record. This guy just wins football games. And I think he can even elevate the Michigan brand and program. Call me crazy, but I think he can do that as well, man. But comment down below, man, what do you guys think of this hire for the Michigan Wolverines?